Hello, I'm Monsters of and welcome back to Total War Troy in the third part of our Ajax campaign. Last time, we conquered Corinth. That's right, we got these two settlements. They're not very happy at the moment. In fact, they're super sad. What I might do then is I might just do a little prayer to Aphrodite. Because if we've neglected her, to be fair, but it will give us 2 happiness and also some growth. It will cost us 20 gold though. But yeah.
I seek your aid, O gods.
Oh god, that's new. I like it. Apparently they'll answer the call next turn. I mean, that's when we had gods that really did pick up the other end of the phone, didn't they? And obviously these days, not so much. Shame. Anywho.
Righting wrongs.
Yes, well, currently recruiting big boys. That's what we're doing, recruiting some more Ajax companions. We might even be able to get some more. Also, I really need to do this thing. I should have done it when I was here, and I didn't, and now I regret my life choices. But never mind. That's that. You know, regrets. Life is full of them, and that's one of mine. And on my deathbed, I really wish at the start of my Ajax campaign I'd done that thing I should have done, and then expire. And we've got this guy down here who lives.
Who's looking for a fight?
Well, no one, because you're by yourself, and in fact you like it that way, because you get motivation when you're left to your own device. When no one tells you what to do, they leave you alone. We've recruited me, and I now live at Melos, and I'm not being told to do anything, and that's making me happy.
Defending the righteous.
Good. So, I want to take on Athens. Now, it looks like Agamemnon is at war with Athens, and this is a problem for me, because if they take the delicious gold mine, it won't be mine, so I need to go and take that ASAP. Meanwhile, I'm wondering, do I want the Great Artisan Workshop? Because it will give me another ancillary. It does cost 95 gold, though. On the other hand, we're about to get a gold mine, so, you know, I'll literally be Scrooge McDuck. I can build a big money bin, fill it full of gold, and go swimming around with it. Not, you know, dive into it and break my neck, because that's how gold works. You can't swim around in gold. That's just not how gold isn't that porous. You know, you would hit it like you were diving into cement, and you'd be dead. That's how that would work. You just have one dead, very old duck. That's it basically. So, probably won't do that. So I guess we'll just end the turn and see what happens. So we're recruiting some boys. I would like to get a spy if we can. It's like Agamemnon is also... How the hell do you have that many armies, you crazy bastard? I've got 1. And you're running around with multiple sacks. Hello, what do you want? You want to offer me bronze in exchange for stone? No. No, and probably what I'll do is I'll cut... I don't know if I said this before. I'll cut out a lot of these barters, because the AI will endlessly offer you... Like, I'll give you 500 wood. You've got 1,000 wood. I'll give you 20 wood for 150 gold. And you're like, no. Look, see, food. I don't need food. I've got 5,000 of it. I don't need the food. I don't want to give you my gold. Get the hell out of here. So I'll probably cut all that out, because it's quite boring saying no to the AI 5 times a turn. Aphrodite, rose-coloured clouds, grace the new dawn as an omen of Aphrodite plans to intercede in our favour. Ah, what a gal, what a gal. What a lady. That's going to make everyone a little bit happier. And these guys a little bit less sad. That's nice. How long will that last? A call answered. No. Pray to Aphrodite. 4 turns. Okay, so that's not bad. Okay, we're going to move you over here. Now, there is an enemy army here. We need to take out that enemy army, because if we're going to lay siege to Athens... And they've got a big garrison. Now, I don't know why, but sieges always seem like absolute ball aches in Total War Troy. I mean, they've got the siege maps, it looks nice, but I genuinely... I just get annihilated every time I do a siege. So we'll probably just starve them out, unless they want to come and fight me. Probably that's what we'll do. You know what, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to build a Great Artisan Workshop. Screw it. That's what's happening.
Truest friend, deadliest enemy.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, we'll get another one of you. I probably can't get another one, can I? But 4 of these lads, that's not bad, is it? I mean, that's a pretty tanky front line we've got there. Obviously, the rest of our front line is these doobs. Doobs? What's doobs? I meant to say dweebs. These dweebs. These guys are trash. They're tanky. They just hide behind their shield and die slowly. And I say slowly, I mean actually quite fast. Never mind. You can live there. That's fine. Okay, I guess we'll just end the turn. Has we got anything to do? Unsigned skill points. Who's got a skill point? Oh, you've got a skill point.
I'll prove myself.
No, you won't. So, I guess it make you frenzy because you're not going to upset anyone if you go, if you go lose your head in a settlement where no one else lives, I guess. Ooh, Shield in the Week. So, ooh, and it's against Athens as well. That's quite nice. So we can go to war with them, which... Yep, I mean, I was going to kill them anyway, so sure. We'll do that, and that'll give us some renown. We've already got 2 renown. And where's that army gone? Right, they're laying siege down there. So, my guess is, if it's not here and it's not here, and it's not here, it's probably at Marathon. Probably eating a chocolate bar. So, it's a little... Because this settlement has 11 garrison strength, because it's probably got a garrison building, I'm guessing. That's quite a lot of boys to fight. But we're going to do it anyway. This is a little bit ballsy, because they might not be there. They are there. Okay, fine. So, we can take them.
That is not possible.
Oh, it is. Trust me, because we've got our companions. And so I believe in you, Ajax. I believe in you. In fact, the auto-resolve's like, yeah, you got this, buddy. You got this. So, they have quite a few missile units, but I'm fairly sure we can soak that up with our big beefy boys. We've been skirmishing with the enemy army for quite a while, actually, soaking up their fire with the companions, our big old boys, who have taken up position
is under attack.
In the centre. Our slingers have been dueling with the enemy units, like trying to pull them into position, shooting them when they turn around and go back to their lines. But we do have a little probing force attacking our flank here. I'm going to get Ajax to engage the enemy sword skirmishers before he can get into combat. Unfortunately, he gets tied up with the islanders, who are going to be easy prey anyway. So the heavy sword skirmishers actually engaging our spearmen. That's an engagement the spearmen are not going to win. But we do have the Island Club Warriors coming in from the flank. Give them a good old bop. More units are now on the way. But we have my Harpies. Harpies who are angry ladies with javelins. And the javelins make people sad. I guess getting hit in the head would make you sad. Ajax, though, is just going to tank everyone. He's going to tank everyone. And then the angry ladies can just lob sharp sticks at them. And that's going to be pretty devastating, because those Harpies are really nasty. I mean, the Harpy Fiends are worse, but the Harpies are pretty nasty. They have armor-piercing attacks. They discourage as well. And they have 46 missile damage, most of which is armor-piercing. So these light spearmen are just getting absolutely torn to pieces.
One of your units has no more ammunition.
Meanwhile, the enemy army is advancing. Our slingers pulling back. Now, we have the companions in the centre and then the spearmen on the flanks. That means our flanks are weak because pretty much these light spearmen will make fairly short work of our spearmen. And the heavy sword skirmishers will make even shorter work because they're much better units. So the slingers are concentrating fire on the light spearmen. We've got the javelins trying to free up the companions by chucking javelins at the light spearmen that have engaged. I mean, the companions should be fine here, but if we can wipe out those units quickly, then our companions can go and assist.
Now they die.
Ajax and the Harpies have completely wiped out their enemy flank. No problem there. The Harpies then turning on the heavy sword skirmishers who are chomping their way through our spearmen. Obviously, some of these javelins are going to hit our spearmen, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing for them to make. Ajax is now chasing after the enemy hero, who's a warmonger. Companions have got these light spearmen surrounded, and this is turning into an absolute slaughter. Just kneeing people in the face to death. Classic. Skirmishers whittling down these light spearmen on the flank. Also, our spearmen. But again, I'm okay with that. I will happily accept that. Sword skirmishers being surrounded by our spearmen, but they're still... well, they're winning slightly. However, where our companions are, it's an absolute slaughter, and the companions taking very little damage in return. now able to sweep up the rest of the... So they've just smashed the enemy centre here, and they can now mop up the flanks.
Victory.
The Harpies have engaged some light spearmen. Again, the Harpies may be javelin units, but they're actually very, very good in melee as well. Which means these spearmen are losing decisively. So that's fine. Our flank has kind of collapsed, but they have taken a lot of the enemy with them, which is the main thing. And we now have our companions sweeping up, because they're just mopping up these heavy sword skirmishers. No problem there. Ajax has engaged the enemy general, and that's a fight that Ajax is easily going to win, I think. He just has so much melee defense. He's just super tanky. And our spearmen taking a little bit of damage there from our own missile attacks. Yeah, you can see our spears have been pretty much decimated. Not many of them left. But we are now just mopping up the survivors.
Your warriors are rallying.
The companions able to lob up the last few enemy units. At least that's the enemy army dead. Yeah, our spears took an absolute pasting. The companions, on the other hand, were like, what's the problem? Don't see what your problem is, mate. Let us loot and occupy for the replenishments. Literally just that reason.
Courage pays off.
Oh, we got a feathered Cretan hat. That's nice. They look good on Ajax.
Ajax the Great.
Look good on him. Okay, let us get what we got here. So we can get. Oh, look at this. Divine Regenerate is fine. Armor piercing damage of hero is quite nice. Morale of hero. I'm not so worried about that. I feel like maybe the armor piercing damage is probably going to be good. But you know what? I'm going to go for the recovery, because fatigue reduction is just too good not to have. So we're going to grab that. Okay, we can heal up for a turn, and then we can go down and take the gold mine, which is what I want. Now they'll probably start recruiting again in Athens. I don't know how much they can recruit in one turn. I would imagine it's probably 3 units, but this being the AI, let's assume 6, and that probably makes us safe. Now, what we could do, I mean, we won against this, right? And if we attack Athens, we should be able to just repair all that. You know what? I probably don't want that. I'll knock that down. We should then be able to, if they attack us, defeat them. If they don't want to attack us, then we just siege them down until they're all dead. I'm probably not going to be able to take Chios because that looks like Agamemnon has already got it. But we can take the gold mine definitely and then come back and take Athens. So that should be fine. And then as soon as I can, I want to actually go and do that challenge. Ideally. Ooh, hello. Right. Do I want to get the Maker's Camp here? Okay, yeah, let's do it. And you know what? Let's get a winemaker as well. Because grapes are good, but making them into wine is better. So completed. We've got a special, we've got elite units. And apparently Poseidon's going to knock down the walls of Troy, but we're not in any position to sort that out. What do we get? Some Locrian slingers. Oh. We could get one of... Okay, if we kick you... Do we have enough to get it? Yes. Okay, so we get rid of you, get you.
Giant among men.
You are actually decent slingers. So you do 50 damage in comparison to... What's this? Oh, your armor piercing. How much armor piercing do you do? 7. You do also 7. It's just you do significantly more damage. Okay, fine. Well, that just... Good. I mean, you're just generally better, aren't you? You're slightly slower because you're medium infantry rather than light. But you've also got a shield, so... There we go. Okay. It looks like they actually recruit... No, I thought they were going to recruit an army over here. They actually recruited one here, which is fine, because it means I can come down here and kill them. Now, I'm probably going to have to fight this battle, because if I auto-resolve it, I fear that my spearmen are going to get... oh, mind you, that looks really... Could I just auto-resolve it?
Go at them.
Why do I feel like it's going to kill all my spearmen? Oh, Jesus. Can you knock someone's head off with a spear? I mean, I guess the answer is yes, but ow, Jesus. No, we didn't lose any spearmen. Okay, good. Okay, so let's loot and occupy this, because it will give me the replenishment that I so desperately need. And Ajax is legendary, which is actually going to give us some more renown, which is nice. So that's good. So, wait, and what do we get? A silver mirror. More motivation, more morale for hero. So can we do a little party now? No. I need growing renown, which I need, what? 5. How much do I have? 2. Didn't I get... Wait, what?
Bulwark of the Achaeans.
Legendary. Plus renown gained when trait is obtained. Is it though? Is it though? I think that might be bugged. Gonna have to raise that. Never mind. Okay, let's repair all this gumph. I mean, that's 7. I'm probably going to get rid of that, aren't I? Fuck it, knock that down. Knock that down. We will get... Marble Square? No, we want food. We don't have the influence here yet, but we will do, so we'll grab that. Now, what I could do, they're probably going to recruit units here. In fact, what I could do is, let's sack me. And we will recruit, because I know eventually he is important. Teucer, because this is Ajax's brother. So we're going to recruit him.
I'll do it right.
So recruit a hero, completed that, food and bronze, and we'll pop you in there for the moment. We will recruit you some... Oh, you can get some marines. Hoorah. Okay, get some marines then. Fine, you do that. And I'm fairly sure we can give you some crap. I can give you a reinforced helmet and a silver mirror to look at yourself in. That's nice, isn't it? There you go. That'll motivate the shit out of you.
Ever reliable.
Okay, so we're going to have recruit... Now, what probably they're going to do is they're going to recruit an army here, and then they're probably going to see Marathon down there and go, we can take that, and go for it. The other option is, if we can replenish fast enough, we could just go and lay siege to it. And if we can get... In fact, if we can get around, we could lay siege from it from here, get Teucer into that little radius so he can join in the fight, and we can just keep recruiting with him. Not that we have enough food to do that, but, you know, in theory, that's what we could do. Oh, Ramesses, the Lion Ruler of Egypt, he sent me a present. Oh, he shouldn't have. I mean, he definitely should have, but he shouldn't have. So, I mean, stone's looking pretty good. Bronze we're okay with. We could potentially do with the happiness, actually. But, I mean, I love gold. So we'll do that. We've got the People's Feast. That's going to make people happy anyway. Hephaestus is ranked up. So that's all good. We can host a celebration. Well, we can't, but we could, if we could. You are murmuring sedition at me, you big bastards. And this, oh, Great Cimmerian Cuirass. It's going to give us 10 melee defense of hero and 10 armor of hero.
Ready for war.
Now, your thing is already armor, isn't it? So that actually has no use to you. You, on the other hand... Oh, shit, it's... Holy shit, that's a... Okay, great. Okay, in that case, well, fuck that. Obviously, I thought it was armor. Why do I always think this stuff is armor? This... Oh, that's quite nice. Plus the inference is okay. You know what, fuck it, we'll go... Because, I mean, more armor, and he needs the armor. Look at him, he's all bare-chested. It's going to give him... He's not going to have 83 melee defense, which is just a fucking ridiculous. Can I reach that settlement? I cannot. Okay, what we're going to do then is we're going to skedaddle over here. Because you're recruiting, and I know what you're planning. You are looking at Marathon, and you're licking your little Athenian lips, aren't you? You creepy bastard. Okay, we're going to get the gold minus tents. Now, we currently have deposits of 2,564. That's good. That's good. We can definitely make use of that. Now, once that deposit's gone, we can still mine some gold from it, but I think it's like 10% of what you're actually... If you're mining 100 gold, you're actually only getting 10. Obviously, not a lot, but still, any gold's better than none. So having a gold mine is, even once the deposit's gone, still very, very useful.
On target every time.
Do we want... I'm going to wait for that to build, I think. Do I upgrade this? Because I quite like this, because that then it's going to reduce the upkeep. Like the construction cost for this is going to drop dramatically in stone, and we don't currently have any stone income. It's basically just the royal decree, which is 80 a turn, which is still not bad, but I really could do with like a stone mine or something. There's one at Mykonos over here, as well as a unique building. So maybe we should go and kill those guys next. I mean, it's you know, options. Oh, we've got royal decree available. What do I want? So what do I like? Could get food. What I want is the Trojan Horse Siege Tower, because that makes sieges so much easier. It does take quite a while to get up there, but it's fucking legit. More influence. I mean, our heavy infantry... We have a lot of heavy infantry, don't we? So it kind of makes sense to go... Oh, battle speed for all units is quite nice. But recruitment costs, because then we can get more melee defense, more melee attack, and armor. So on the other hand, growth and upkeep. Okay, we'll get food. I do need more food. We don't have a lot of food at the moment, or at least we don't have a lot of food income because I've spent it all on marines. So more food, more bronze, more big boys. Oh, touched by Demeter, which means we reduce our food upkeep. That's quite nice. And we've had a volcanic eruption at Melos, which is going to really piss people off, which is not ideal. How sad are they going to be? That's for 3 turns. That's probably fine. And Tusa is firm but fair. Good to hear. Okay, they actually there was an army down here, and they decided to go. And what does this mean? Oh, that's the equipment they've got. Oh, interesting. Okay. So there was an army recruited here. They went and attacked this army and then died. So
I never falter.
That makes my life easier. I want to siege it, but
We will go down in history.
I'm gonna have to go. Okay, we'll just lay siege to it over here. It's not ideal.
Hit them hard.
Yeah, you see, I don't want now. In 2 turns, they will start losing.
Engage the foe.
They'll start losing. They'll start taking attrition, I should say, and that will make our life significantly easier. We can then bring you over here to help out. Public order here is not great. Have a rebellion in 5 turns, but we should be able to deal with that. So that's all fine. How's this going? 2 turns left on that. At least. Oh, we know what we can do. We can get an agent. We can get a spy. What do I want this spy to do? Probably get this guy here. Coward. Minus 20. I mean, cost reduction's nice, but success chance is probably better. So let's get you.
The helping hand of fate.
Yes, indeed. Okay, you can come and help us out. We do need more food. It's going to cost us gold, but it's a huge increase in food, which would be nice. Mind you, if we wait, because how much stone is that going to take? 571, which is a huge chunk of our stone. If we wait we wait 3 more turns, then we can upgrade that more cheaply. So I'm going to hold off doing that. I don't think the docks take stone, though, does it? 91, which is basically nothing. So we'll upgrade that, because that will give us some food anyway.
I'll do it right.
So, you've successfully done a thing. Salaminian sandals. Oh. Right, the Salaminian things... Salaman? Either way, those things, they must be what we get from building the Hephaestus buildings, because I think that one has... Oh, that one has finished now. Perfect. Okay, so that means we can build this. That now only takes 381 stone, which is a lot better. So we'll build that. And, I mean, the extra speed will probably be quite good for you. Because being a shooty boy... Okay, so they don't want to come out, which means next turn they'll start taking attrition, which means they should then be fairly easy to deal with. Sieges are just an absolute solid nightmare, and they would be incredibly costly, especially at this early in the campaign, especially with that level of garrison. It would just be an absolute slaughter and not in the way I want. So let's bring you up. And public order is dropping here. 9 turns will be fine because they were happy before the eruption. So they'll cheer the fuck up, I hope. Do I need the garrison here? You know what? I'm going to keep the garrison here. Ideally, I would like more bronze income, but I just don't trust... Like, these guys, declare war on me, they could be there next turn. And as such, do not trust the mother chuffers. Who do I want to kill next? That's the question. Could kill these guys. They got Thebes. Well, these guys have got Thebes. I would like Thebes. It's right next door as well. It's like you know, an extension. I just knock through into the next province. And that's where I put my dining room. Perfect. What I would like is a temple, but I have spent all of my wood like a greedy, greedy boy. So we completed our growing influence mission because we have now got a military alliance with Diomedes. We're on trade, which, yeah, we completed that because that's easy. We've got a mission issued. The Annex of Attica. So we just need Chios, which is currently under the control of Agamemnon. So that will give us 10% administration efficiency for royal decrees and favour of Athena +3 a turn and some gold. So we can get hold of that. That'd be good. We've got great salami and armour, which is quite nice, but probably not super useful for us at the moment. Okay, let's get our spy over here.
Give no quarter.
You guys should now start taking attrition, which means you might attack next turn. And if you do, guess what? You're fucking dead, mate. Okay, public order is fine there, despite them murmuring sedition at me. And you are super not happy, but it's going to take ages for you to rebel, so I'm not so concerned about that. We could get the arable land here, and that would help quite a bit.
Not even the gods could do this.
Now, I could get a temple, and what do I want to do here? So let's have a look at what we could get. So Hephaestus is the obvious one to get. So that's going to give us more bronze, more gold. Then at next rank, it's more speed for chariots, melee defense chariots, which we don't really have. And then the upgrade is armor piercing damage of melee units, more armor for characters, enables recruitment of divine craftsmen, which actually isn't that useful. I mean, the first rank's quite good, but otherwise not super useful. However, the temple itself will allow us to upgrade our equipment, which would be quite nice. The other option is we go for Athena, because at the second rank we get plus 20% melee attack of spear units. Now obviously our big boy, and melee defense of spear units. Now our big boys are spear units. And the temple to Athena does give more melee defense. Go, where is it? That one? There we go. So we have a look at that. So max rank is plus 8 on melee defense for all units on recruitment own armies in this province. And the Temple of Hephaestus, we can build that in other settlements and then upgrade our units anyway. So I'm kind of tempted to go for the Temple of Athena. And that's what we're doing.
Engage the foe.
Here on move, siege question. Yeah, we don't need any of that because I have no intention of attacking that settlement. Oh. Well, looks like we're going to war with Troy. That's not a great start because so in Total War, obviously in the Trojan War, the Greeks sail over to Troy and lay siege to the city of Troy. In Total War Troy, we declare war on the Trojans and they invade Greece. It's a little bit topsy-turvy, but it's because the Trojans seem to be more unified, which means they tend to be ready sooner than the Greek factions, which means as soon as we declare war on each other, they're ready to sail over and kick the shit out of us, which is not ideal. But there we go. Annex of Mycenae. So we have a couple of settlements there. That will give us reduction in construction time for all main units and construction cost of all military buildings, which would be super nice to have. And a past sign a non-aggression pact. I mean, we've done that loads of times, so probably no. Right, you're ready for duty again. It's amazing that you are. I wouldn't be. I would be like, I'll be ready in about 15 turns.
Into the fray.
Okay, they started taking attrition, which means we should then be able to resolve that. Oof. That's a squirter. That is, he was squirting everywhere. Oh well, never mind. I guess we'll occupy that.
Claim this place.
There we go, and we get some renown. We get a little bit more renown. We've got Perseus's shield as well. That's quite nice. More armor, more melee defense. Hero frightens nearby enemy units. And that faction is out of here. And we have a new house. Now, let's get rid of the garrison, and we'll probably get rid of this as well. Want to get rid of that as well? Might do. Might do. Right. Okay, good. Now, I would like to potentially buy Chios.
I know that wars can also be won off.
Would you give me Chios? Nope, you super would not. What about if I... could I... Right, hang on. Hang on. Decline. What about... Can I trade that? Minus 98. No, you really don't want that. Despite the fact it's one of your provinces, which would make sense to have. But apparently you're like, nope. Nope. Fuck off. It's mine. Alright, never mind. We'll get it later. That's fine. So we've got a sort of province down here, which is quite nice. It would have been nice to have Chios as well, because there's 2 food settlements, which means we could have really buffed up the food in Athens, and that would have been a huge boon to us, but never mind. So what's our next steps? Well, potentially war with these guys? Are they military allies with anyone? Nope. Well, guess we know what we're doing next, but that is going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.